Hi, everyone. I'm meteorologist Melissa Magee with an update on what we can anticipate as we go throughout the rest of our upcoming work week. Overnight tonight, we'll talk about those gusty winds, especially for the Antelope Valley, and there is a wind advisory for everyone later on as we get into our day on Monday. I want to show you the wind advisory has been posted, so this will stay up until 11 a.m. on Tuesday. We'll have winds sustained anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour, but some gusts up to 45 to 55 miles per hour. So out across areas in San Bernardino and Riverside counties, as well as LA and Ventura counties. We're tracking a trough of low pressure that's going to move on through. So northwesterly winds as we get into our Monday. Then once this area of low pressure shifts to the east of Southern California, those winds turn into a Santa Ana wind coming in out of the north and east. Nonetheless, it's going to be a blustery start to the first couple of days of our work week. Futurecast showing you as we go throughout the overnight hours and as we get into our Monday morning, we've got lots of clouds and the possibility of some drizzle. You can see that off to our north and west out across areas in Kern County here. And then once we get into our Monday evening, still the possibility of some scattered showers, or at least you can say some on and off drizzle across the region as this frontal boundary moves on through. The other major headline as we get into our Monday, it's cloudy and it's much colder. Temperatures anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees below average. 72 in West Covina on your Monday, 71 in Van Nuys. We've got 67 for the high in Victorville, 68 for the Basin and Lake Elsinore, maxing out at just 70 degrees. I want to show you the temperature trend for West Covina as we get into our Tuesday. Right through your Thursday, you'll have temperatures below average in the lower 70s and another reinforcing shot of cooler air that heads in as we head into our weekend. So by next Saturday, we're knocked all the way down to 66 with the threat of some showers. We'll talk about more details coming up with the rest of your First Alert forecast. And we're going to take a look at the rest of our forecast as we get into our Monday. Big weather changes up ahead for the beginning of our work week. It's mostly cloudy and much cooler. Temperatures will get 10 to 15 degrees below average as we get into our Monday, and the possibility of some drizzle moving in across areas in Southern California. So looking at the high temperatures on your Monday, 68 for the Basin, 72 West Covina, Van Nuys in at 71. We've got 64 in the Antelope Valley there in Lancaster. Also tracking some pretty strong winds for you as we get into our Monday afternoon. 71 in Riverside, high temperature in Big Bear and at 54, and we've got 65 there in Oxnard and Ventura County. So let's talk about the wind advisory. We're tracking a trough of low pressure that's going to move on through. So as that swings through across areas in Southern California, we tap into that northwesterly wind. So this will stay up until Tuesday at 11 a.m. In some spots, we'll have winds gusting anywhere from 45 to 55 miles per hour right through those canyons and passes for areas in San Bernardino, Riverside counties, back across areas in LA and Ventura counties. Let's look at the futurecast wind gusts as we go throughout the overnight hours. As we get into our Monday afternoon, really strong across the mountains and foothills. You can see Big Bear, 34 miles per hour, close to 40 miles per hour there in Victorville. And as I advance this, really strong. If you look at the legend here and you look at the color and the shading, the red, that's an indication of winds isolated in some spots, anywhere from 60 to 70 miles per hour. We have those winds with us once again as we get into our Tuesday, and they're pretty breezy as we go throughout our Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night, those winds will really start to subside. Here's your temperature trend as we look at the numbers for West Covina. 71 for you on your Tuesday, and then temperatures kind of level out in the lower 70s right through your Thursday. Another trough of low pressure likely to move through by the time we get into the end of our work week, into our upcoming weekend. So we're cooling down once again, down into the 60s as we get into the start of next weekend. That's a look at your forecast.